to just say this is what exactly motivates you, but you create an interest it starts when you're young, and I think it starts when you're pretty small.
Yeah.
When you look at things around you, and probably what's the first interest you had, like the first farm boy, besides working, going to school? Well, we always like to look for birds' nests, for instance, which is pretty simple. Well, there's birders and all. They spend their whole hobby at looking for birds and different kind of birds' nests. Well, we became interested in what was around us. You know, what's out there in the woods. You think that this was the whole world was probably out in the woods, and the neighboring woods and the countryside around and that. That was the whole, they didn't roam around more than a few miles away from. Well, you became interested in looking for pheasant nests, we looked for duck nests, we looked for robin. We used to be interested to get crawl up in a tree and we know what kind of bird it was by looking at the eggs and all that. And we didn't think we were adding to our knowledge particularly at the time. That was we did it because it was interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And why was it interesting? And many say, well, so what? We had birds wrong. Well, it seems like an awful simple thing. But I remember we would, we'd take eggs out of the pheasants or the duck, and the chick had come out. Well, the only reason they did it because
curious.
Is this going to work? Is what happens when they do this? Well, so then pretty soon, well, I know in my case, pretty soon you see an airplane fly over and figure, there's how in the world can a machine actually fly? So pretty soon you get to think more about it, and pretty soon say, by gosh, I think I want to learn a little more about this. So you probably start getting some books and reading, and pretty soon you got enthused about it, and then you got to wonder more and more what that like, and what makes that a machine fly.
Mm-hmm.
It was even in back, when we were kids, it was unusual to see an airplane.
Mm-hmm.
Very unusual. And so then I know what motivated me to join the service was because I had my mind on that airplane, Otherwise, if it hadn't been, I might have decided, I think I'll get a farm deferment and I'll stay home and drive the John Deere.